So here is our GeoGebra window open. I put our directions over here in the right hand corner to make it easier to follow. You have yours on a piece of paper. The first thing we know is that we need to have 12 on the x-axis and 12 on the y-axis visible. So I would press shift and then click and drag. We only need the positive part of the axes. And then I would just scroll up with my mouse button to get 12 visible. Then shift and drag again. And now I have 12 by 12 visible. And so the next part is just to follow the commands we have right there on our directions. So we would click down in the input bar, shift A, because points are always capital letters, equal, open parenthesis, 0, 0, close parenthesis. That shall give me a free point. We see it's free, it's dark blue, at 0, 0. Okay, we're still down here. You can see the cursor blinking, so all we just do is continue to follow our directions. Capital B equal, open parenthesis, 12, 0. That should give us our bottom right point of our map board. There it is. Good, we've got the coordinates right. Then capital C equals 12, 12. Close the parenthesis. That'll give us our top right one. And D equals 0, 12. Parenthesis, enter. And that gives us our 4 points. Let's turn the grid on. So we're going to right click and go down to grid. And we see that we've got the grid like we want it to be. Okay. Now we're supposed to make a polygon. So we go to the polygon tool. Activate it. Click on A and then B, C, D, and A again. And that gives us, as we know, 144, because 12 times 12 is 144. We will change all of these to be values when we finish the next polygon. So what's the next thing we do? We're going to define S. It's our slider. So we need to go up to here. Yours was probably, the slider was the top one. I put in that image, so it was image. And so we click somewhere up here. And we want to name it S. And we said we want it to go from 0 to 10. And the increment 0, 1. Okay, and so we click on apply. And so S by default is 1. Right. And so we expect that with 1, we should get something starting at that kind of point right there. 1, 2. Let's see. What's the next thing we do? We go down and click in the input bar. Capital A 1 equals capital A. We're starting from the point A. And then we're adding the point S 2 times S. And we hope to get a point that looks like the bottom part of that map board. There it is, right there. We're still in the input bar. It's blinking. So B1 equals B plus. And now it has to be minus S because we're going to the left. But we're still going up. So it's positive 2 times S. Enter. Oh, that looks good. They're in the right place. They're symmetric. All right, C1 should be here. So C1 equals C plus parenthesis, and then we have 2 minuses. We have to go to the left S, and we have to go down. So another minus 2 times S. And that's good. And now let's do D1, but we're going to make a mistake this time. Whoop, we're not going to use a small d though. Capital D1 equals D plus, and let's say we put S and then we forget the second minus. So we type S and then we just forget that second minus, 2 times S and a parenthesis. Oh, we say, ooh, D1's not in the right place. It's way up here. D1 should be here. So we go and we look at D1 and we say, oh, we forgot the minus. So we click on it twice and it opens the definition, and we back up there and we put the minus in here and click on apply, and now D1 is in the right place. Okay, So there's our map. And as we move S, these points should move. So let's see that they do that. We click on the select tool, and now we're going to click and drag S, and they move in nice and evenly, just like they're supposed to. Notice that when they get to 3, they kind of go crazy, right? So probably we should limit this to 3, but we'll see in just a minute. Okay, move it back to 1, and let's make our polygon. So this is the picture of the horse here.